14 months after dethroning Jeff Bezos as the world's richest person, Elon Musk lost his crown, albeit briefly last month, but it is not Bezos who is to blame. In this video, we'll take a look at who surpassed Elon Musk as the richest man in the world. Well, cutting through the suspense, Bernard Arnold surpassed Elon Musk for the second time. He was estimated to be worth $184.7 billion, with Musk trailing him by $100 million. Valued at $184.6 billion, Musk had reclaimed the lead when U.S. markets closed with an estimated net worth of $185.4 billion, or $700 million more than Arnold. Elon Musk surpassed Amazon's Jeff Bezos as the world's richest person for the first time on September 27, 2021. 14 months later, Musk was once again the rightful owner of the runner-up trophy, but it is not Bezos who is to blame. Arnold topped Forbes' list of the world's wealthiest, with a net worth of $185.4 billion after trading places with number 3 world's richest Bezos for much of 2021. Musk was worth $185.3 billion at the time, and the two have been trading places ever since. Arnold, also known as the Wolf in Kashmir, was born in Roubaix, France. He joined his family's construction company in 1971 and moved to the United States in 1981 when the socialists took power in France. But then he was considered a little-known real estate developer trying to expand his venerable French family's influence in New Rochelle, NY. According to New York Times article from 1989, Arnold first entered the luxury market in 1984 when he purchased a nearly bankrupt French textile company that owned Christian Dior. He later sold the company's other businesses and used the proceeds to purchase a controlling stake in LVMH, which was then a merger of Louis Vuitton and champagne and cognac maker Mott Hennessy. Arnold then deposed the president of Louis Vuitton and took over, a strategy he has used in the past. Louis Vuitton, Christian Dior, Givenchy, Marc Jacobs, and other luxury brands are owned by the conglomerate. The two men's fortunes are nearly identical, separated by only $200 million, so it's not surprising that they continue to fluctuate in Forbes' list of the world's wealthiest. Arnold's fortune grew by a few $100 million Wednesday morning as shares of his luxury conglomerate rose. However, with LVMH's stock flat this year, Arnold's re-emergence as the world's richest person is largely due to the dramatic drop in Tesla's share price. This reduced the CEO's net worth, which peaked at $320 billion in November 2021 after car rental giant Hertz announced a large order from Tesla. The company, to which Musk owes the majority of his fortune, has had a mixed year. However, the stock has underperformed. Tesla's stock is down nearly 50% year-to-date. This is nearly 20 percentage points lower than the Nasdaq as a whole. Musk is now worth 43% less than his peak in November 2021, despite owning nearly 25% of Tesla in stock and options. Tesla's performance has been hampered by supply chain issues, particularly due to China's zero-COVID policy, since it reported record revenue and profits in the first quarter of 2022, unlocking options for Musk worth $23 billion at the time. Deliveries fell for the first time in 2 years in the second quarter, and while the company beat analysts' adjusted earnings per share expectations in the second and third quarters, revenue fell short in both. However, Musk's $44 billion Twitter acquisition is largely to blame for the company's declining stock price, which has lost nearly half of its value since the acquisition was announced on April 14th. Musk sold Tesla shares worth $19.3 billion from mid-April to early November, presumably to finance the acquisition, putting downward pressure on the electric vehicle maker stock. Furthermore, Tesla's investors' concerns that Musk would be distracted by Twitter have proven to be well-founded. Musk spent nearly half a year attempting to find a way out of the Twitter acquisition, but was eventually forced to close the deal in late October. He has since taken on the role of micromanaging CEO, quickly implementing a number of platform changes that have been met with swift backlash from both users and advertisers. Among them are charging $8 per month for account verification and reducing content moderation on Twitter. While Twitter is likely worth far less than the $44 billion Musk agreed to pay in April, the acquisition hasn't significantly reduced Musk's fortune. Musk managed to secure $8.1 billion in equity commitments from a group of investors that included Twitter co-founder and former CEO Jack Dorsey, after acquiring nearly 9% of the company at a discount in the public market. Before the link frequently disclosing his intentions. Then, to finance his estimated 82% stake, he saddled the company with $13 billion in debt, keeping it off his personal balance sheet. These moves have mostly compensated for Twitter's estimated 40% drop in value since April, but it wasn't enough to keep Arnold at bay. Another question is whether the Frenchman can maintain his position at the top. And with that being said, it's time to end our video. Subscribe to the channel for more amazing videos like this. We'll see you with another interesting video.